What's up, babes? It's cralisa Victoria. I am back with yet another video. If you're new here, hi, welcome to the channel. Make sure you subscribe. If you are a returning subscriber, then shout out to you. Thanks for coming back, sis and bro. Y'all are much appreciated. So I'm actually filming simultaneously a vlog, but then I said, let me jet out of there and film me a little hair video since my hair is down. So I just wanted to show you guys what my hair was looking like. I'm gonna do a quick turnaround because y'all already know that about me. I'm not gonna be sitting here doing no hair videos or sitting here talking about how to grow long locks or long, healthy, natural hair or giving tips and tricks if I can't show you the results. Make it make sense, because what you talk about, you needs to make sure you need to walk it like you talk it. Okay, so basically I am 2 years and 7 months on my locks right now. I will be 2 years and 8 months locked March 1st 2022. So the first of every month is my month anniversary, and my actual lock start date was July 1st 2019. And this year, July 1st 2022, your girl will be 3 years. So I did a retwist this week. I'm not gonna hold you, I've been falling asleep without my scarf, and y'all know, like I said, you can fall asleep on a satin pillowcase even if you don't wear your scarf, because there's nights, a lot of nights, where I don't tie my hair up. I just sleep on a satin pillowcase. It's just like having on a satin scarf, and it's, you know, obviously it helps you to retain your moisture. It helps you, you know, just with a lot of things, not to dry out your hair and stuff like that. It's just healthier for your hair than cotton or all those other things. Now, I do have some lint at the end of my locks, but it is what it is. Black always shows a lot. It hides a lot, but it also shows a lot. And sometimes, you know, the lint from, not even lint, like pieces from my pillows and stuff, if I'm lounging, will get into my hair, or sometimes it is lint from clothing articles. The longer your hair gets, baby, if your hair is anywhere up here and up in locks, you're cool. But the minute it starts touching your shoulder, baby, you're gonna see lint. And a lot of times it could be like, I had on a flannel oversized jacket the other day, and yeah, the lint got all over my clothing. So you can imagine it was also getting on my hair. I'm not really I don't get too upset about lint on my hair because I know I can pick it out, or whenever I dye my hair, it'll cover. But I do try to get it when I do see it. So I'll take some time. And if it's like sitting right here, I can just get it out. And the best time to get lint out is right when you notice it, because it's still at the ends of the hair. You know what I mean? Like, see, I just got that piece of lint out. It's still at the end of your hair. But if you wait too long to start picking at the lint, your hair will just start growing, and the lint will actually probably start to get a little bit, you know, stuck into the locks. You got to think about it. If you're retwisting your hair, you're just playing in your hair and you're palm rolling or something like this, you can be palm rolling that lint into your hair. So try to get it out as often as you see it. But I mean, it happens. It happens. The more my hair grows, the more likely I'm able to get lint on my clothes, on my hair. And if it's not going to be on the tips, eventually it's going to be on the bottoms, because that's what touches the clothes. So let me turn around so y'all can see where your girl hair's at, and then we're gonna do some lock talking. We're gonna do some lock talking. Okay, so let me turn to the side. Okay, so this is it from this angle. Can y'all see? No, I'm trying to start turning around. Yeah. Okay, I feel like y'all were able to see. So that's where my hair is lengthwise. Coffee is so amazing. I gotta make another cup. But that's where my hair is lengthwise, right? My hair is super healthy. So let's, I don't know. I think sometimes I film my lock videos, and sometimes I know, okay, it's wash day. Sometimes I'm just like filming it because I know I need to talk about my hair, but there might not be an exact like direction of the video. So I'm trying to figure out, at this moment, I literally was like, okay, I just need to talk about my hair because I know I need to do an update. But I don't have exactly, I'm trying to think. I don't have an exact. I don't want to do tips because I always do tips, wash days. I'm trying to think what is a juicy topic to maybe talk about to help you guys out. I mean, tips are always good because I'm helping you guys understand how to really grow, healthy long locks. But y'all see that, right? Okay, I know I repeat myself a lot in my lock videos, but I think that maybe since you guys are looking at this video, maybe we can talk about how I grow long, healthy locks. Like I said, I know I've talked about this in many videos, and sometimes I separate the topics, but I'm just gonna I'm just gonna make a video where I'm gonna try to stay on topic with this topic. So, first of all, what you eat, you are what you eat. So, I can't tell you be vegan because I'm vegan, but I can tell you that eating healthy not only changes your countenance, not only gives you a glow, but eating healthy will nourish your body, which will help promote healthy hair. Drinking water will help promote healthy hair. If somebody's dehydrated, there's no secret that your hair is going to feel dehydrated in the form of dandruff, in the form of, just not feeling moisturized. If you want to grow long hair, I'm not going to sit here and try to act like, girl, you're going to grow your long hair tomorrow. I'm not one of those people who are going to give you unrealistic tips. I'm telling you tips that work for me, and this tip can work for anybody, whether you got locks or no locks. Eat healthy, drink water. If you're a meat eater, just incorporate some more healthier options with your meat. It's simple. Drink water, eat healthy, take your vitamins. I understand that everybody's not a fan of multivitamins, whatever. But if I could tell you to take one thing, I would tell you to take probiotics, because probiotics balances the healthy and the good and the bad bacteria in your gut. 80 to 90% of your health is in your gut. So it's no secret that the gut is something that you have to focus on. I really, really got put onto gut health years ago. Like, I understood the importance and the functioning of my gut, but I had the privilege of getting, literally, it felt like Home Alone, in a way, the movie Home Alone. I got, like, literally in the airport with this lady. 3 of us, like, had flight delays. We were all headed to the same place. And you had myself, this other young lady who was like, I can't remember what she did. I think she was like in business. Like, I don't know if it was like law she worked for. Then you had me. And then you had this older lady who was super cool, who like literally is from Cali. But we all basically had delayed flights. And somehow or another, you got all of these different age groups that links up just out of nowhere. It felt like a scene in a movie. And we just talked and we walked around, and she's like, she's so cognizant of her health that she didn't even drink like that. Or if she had a glass of wine or something like that, it would be like, she would basically focus on how many calories are in the wine. So I said, forget it. Our flights are delayed. Girl, we about to live it up. Girl, we was at the bar doing everything. I said, you are allowed to let go some days. You know what I mean? So we ended up in there and we started talking about gut health. And she was talking about how her kids are like, geez, she looks so good to be your age, and they try to be like her, and da-da-da-da. And we just started talking about gut health. And when we talked about that conversation, I just felt like it became more intriguing to me. At that time, I don't recall if I was taking probiotics, or if I were taking them, I wasn't taking them consistently. But both ways, I just felt like that conversation really sparked something, and that was like some years ago. So gut health is important, is basically what I'm saying. You want a healthy, functioning gut so that everything else can function within your body, which will also not only promote healthiness for your skin, your body, but also your hair. I think it all is just connected. So start there, and I can assure you, you won't see results. Even protein, I have my superfoods, all of that. So get as healthy as you want with however your lifestyle is, and that's going to help. But multivitamins, probiotics, skin, hair, and nail vitamins also works out. But like I said, I don't contribute the growth of my hair and stuff like that solely onto supplements. I do not. I think it literally takes you to have a strategic routine of the things you do and the way you do things that contributes. Not one thing is only going to contribute to everything. So keep that in mind. Another thing that I do, y'all, less is better. I keep saying less is better. The less you do to your hair, the better it's going to be. If you are constantly having these styles every other week or every 2 weeks, that 2 weeks that is ripping out your hair, sis, I don't know what to tell you. Ripping out your edges, I do know what to tell you, but if you're not going to listen, it doesn't matter. If you're having all these styles that are pulling your edges, pulling your hair, it's going to end up thinning. And not only that, it's going to make your locks, like I get complimented on my locks all the time. On Instagram, YouTube, in person, all of that. Oh, your hair looks so healthy. It looks so full. It looks so thick. It looks so luscious. It looks so, you know what I mean? Y'all, and the reason, not only, like I said, everything constitutes to everything, but you also have to realize too, I'm not only moisturizing my hair, but I'm not constantly putting tension on my hair. I feel like if you constantly have a style every other week, right? And it's a pulling style. So say that you do the, you know how they do the twist. You see how like instantly that just started pulling my edges? If you're constantly doing styles like that, not only is it going to rip and pull your hair, but it's going to thin your hair. Your locks will become thinner because you keep putting all this tension, and before you know it, your hair is breaking. So if I could tell you anything, stop doing the most. You ever think about beauty? A woman is her most beautiful self in her most simplistic form. So no makeup, her natural, without, these added things, right? That's our most beautiful state. It's the same thing with your hair. Baby, it's its most beautiful state when you leave it alone and let it do what it do. Now, I understand, you got the people who say, well, I got to be professional. Listen, don't ever let, as a Black woman, anybody make you think that the way you rock your hair in its natural state is not professional. I don't care if you have edge control, you don't have edge control, you was thinking about edge control, you did wash your hair, you didn't wash your hair, you got to wash and go, you got to fro, you got to whatever. In the end of the day, your hair is professional no matter how you decide to wear it. Now, to your standards, you might say, okay, this is janky. I know I wasn't supposed to walk out the house without my edges done. That's a personal prerogative. But stop getting in these positions at work and stop getting into these jobs and allowing people to make you feel as though your hair is not professional because it's not pressed out and it's not a flying piece of hair. It's showing. Newsflash. Just like they're not gonna tell a white woman, hey, your hair is not professional because it's bone straight. Don't let them sit here and tell you that your hair is not professional because, oh, you got locks, or oh, you got your edges. Somebody told me before, oh, what did they say? Your hair is so pretty, it's so fine, it's so curly, it's so da 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 da, and now you locked it up and it just to make it nappy and it was all fine. I said, first of all, let's back up. You're not going to disrespect me. Second of all, I do what I want. And third of all, if my hair naturally grows a certain way, you can't sit here, my hair is naturally curly when it's curly, you know what I mean? And when it's in the natural state, yeah, it is. But if I decide to lock my hair up, it's in its natural form. Anything in its natural form is, you can't sit here and try to say, oh, but it's nappy. Oh, but it's da-da-da-da. Oh, but it's da-da-da-da. And it's like, I could tell that this person had self-hate. Because in the end of the day, it's almost like, nappy, what are you saying? You Black too. Like, do you not know that you're Black? Have you not looked in the mirror? And the thing about it is I'm Black. But this person was like, I'm just like, have you not looked in the mirror? Have you not seen your parents? You're Black. Okay? So the nappy comment is like, when you offend me with a compliment, when you try to compliment me with an offense, it's not a compliment at that point, it's disrespect. So don't try to offend me by saying, oh, so you're going to go to because it's almost like you got this negative connotation that locks are associated with nappiness, associated with not having your hair together. But then you try to say, oh, because your hair was so pretty and so curly when it was loose. That's not a compliment. That's disrespect, and I'm going to check you on it each and every time. Because in the end of the day, we're not going to normalize somebody sitting here downplaying part of our culture. Whether your hair is a loose, natural, curly hair, or whether it's a thicker fro texture, or it's locked with waves, or locked, no waves. Don't let people sit here and downplay the validity of our hair or our culture. Not playing that. So when you go into these positions, you go into these jobs, and they don't accept you for who you are, deuces. I had a job, I remember, I never really got questioned. I never really got told what not to do with my hair in jobs. I mean, some jobs, back in the day would be like, oh, just don't have red hair, green hair, whatever. They would basically specify, don't have your nails so long when you're working in restaurants. They would have that as a... Okay, the storage had filled up. But anyway, I never been that person who literally, I don't remember what was the last thing I was in. Oh, like in jobs and stuff like that. I never been that person who, they say, oh, your hairstyle's not appropriate or whatever. Because listen, one thing about cralisa Victoria is if you want me to work for your jobs, this was always my attitude. Like when I used to work, if you want me and not what you think I look like you want my skill set and not my physical appearance, then I'm doing what I want. Okay. So I understand you might say, if you work in food industries, don't have super long nails. It makes sense because you're dealing with people's food. Or if you say, oh, don't have these bright colored hair colors, if that's a part of your company policy, I get it. Those types of things seem to be standard back then when I used to work my job in the college and stuff like that. If they said no red hair, they weren't just talking to black girls, they were talking to everybody. I know, as time went on, I feel like if they say certain things, it almost feels like it's targeting. Nowadays, it'll be like no afros in people's like job descriptions. And it's like, what do you mean no afros? Make it make sense real quick before it becomes before it becomes an issue between you and I and then the rest of the world. Make it make sense. But back then I wasn't, and I say back then, I'm still in my 20s, y'all, but I just be saying back then. Back then, that wasn't the issue, okay? So if the jobs did start to say, hey, you can't have your hair a certain way, I'm like, girl, bye. I'm gonna wear my hair the way it is. But I never really had those issues. And I used to wear my hair however, weaves, natural fro, whatever. But one thing I did have problems with is tattoos at some places. I've had jobs that, oh, well, we don't do tattoos. And I remember I used to work at this one company. I had to cover my tattoos. And I had a job that they were so strict and the faculty was older. So you can only imagine the tattoo. They just see tattoos and piercings as rebellion. But I had on a long sleeve shirt. Like my shirt literally came up and you can see this part of like my tattoo, right? And the guy said, oh, I see you have tattoos. I said, you see that I have the start of a tattoo. You don't know that there's more than one, but needless to say, what's your point? Oh, well, we just don't do tattoos and da-da-da-da-da. And I said, you and I, this isn't going to work. Because right now, you're worried about the appearance and you're not worried about the skill set that can literally jumpstart, leap start, push your business into a different bracket because of the asset that I'm going to be able to bring to your brand. So I was like, this is it. You have a good day. But back then, baby, people were not just interviewing me and hiring and choosing to fire. And baby, I was firing them in the interviews. I said, thank you for your time, but I'm going to be out of here. He was looking like, how am I interviewing you and you just fired me? I'm like, not going to work out because I could tell me and you going to have these issues. I go to wipe my eyebrow real quick and you see a piece of the tattoo, then it's a conversation. I got to meet you in the office for a write-up. We're not going to do it. We're not going to do it. But anyway, yeah, so don't let nobody tell you that your locks are not valid. Like, they're valid. You can do whatever you want. Another thing that I would say, too, about hair, listen to your hair. I know I say that all the time, and y'all probably be thinking like I'm crazy. I'm sorry, y'all. The storage keeps filling up. I need to hurry up. But listen to your hair. Your hair will speak to you. And I say that often. My hair will tell me when it needs to be oiled. My hair will tell me when it needs to be washed. My hair will tell me when it needs to be retwisted. My hair will tell me when it doesn't want to be bothered, when I need to drink more water because my hair feels dehydrated, or when the shampoo does not work out because it's a drying factor in there that's affecting my hair. Like when you listen to your hair and you literally take care of your hair as your prized possession, baby, your hair will speak. Your hair will speak because it'll be like 20 ingredients in a product, like a shampoo, and my hair will speak directly to just basically the one that's doing the thing and the drying. And I'm like, okay, this ingredient seems to be in this product, and in this product, and this product. all of these products dry my hair out. So that means I got to stay away from this ingredient. That's how in tune I am with my hair. Like, listen to your hair, sis. Like I said, these locks are not just thick and flourishing for nothing. Another thing that I'm going to say, and y'all might be mad at me. I know y'all going to get upset. Baby, stop coloring your hair so often with that bleach. Stop coloring your hair with that bleach all the time. I get it. If you're on your first lock journey, you might just feel like, or maybe it first, last, I don't know. You just might feel like that color wave. Like, I want to be blonde today, black tomorrow, brown tomorrow, ombre this day, and it's just not worth it. Maybe get that hair wax paint. Get something that's literally temporary. If you're gonna bleach your hair, maybe bleach it that whatever that initial time. So if you're gonna go blonde that initial time, and everything after that, maybe you can do touch-up dyes that are not bleach. Because I'm not saying don't ever color your hair. If that's what you want to do that. But if you're gonna go a color, know that you have thought about it, you dwelled on it, you're gonna go that color, and you're gonna keep that color. Because if you get into this habit of switching colors often with this bleach, like really, not even just hair dye regular, bleach. Bleach is going to destroy your locks. You can feel a lock, and then how you feel that thickness down my lock, bleach will have it to where you can feel it, and you feel like you literally can feel your fingertips because it has created weak spots. And you already know what happens when you have weak spots in your locks. You will develop breakage. And then before you know it, if a weak spot ends up here from the bleach, like up here, then that means that this whole lock could either come off. You can re-sew it back in, or you can just lose it. But wherever the breaking point is, eventually all the rest of the locks, or that lock is going to break from that part down at some point. Maybe not right away, but eventually it will. Like here, this is kind of like a weaker spot for me, but it's not from bleach or anything like that. When I started these locks, I started them at different sizes, and then over time it's like I combined some in the beginning when I felt like it, and then as I got closer to the front, I'm like, let's most definitely make sure that the ones in the front are, you know, a bit smaller. That way, if there are thicker ones, they're in the back. So my hair is like a couple different sizes, but it all look consistently a certain size, and I did that on purpose, you know. That way, when I'm doing certain looks, some stuff will look a little bit more fuller and thicker because of, if I have a few locks in the back that are thicker than the ones in the front, then it just makes it more defined when I'm actually styling my hair. But if I have more locks in the front that are, you know, smaller, whenever I'm doing a style, it's going to look more defined. So I was really strategic about how I did my hair. But like I said, y'all, I'm going to be doing a video from start to current of some of my like video clips of my like pictures and videos. Y'all are going to be like, sis, that's what your hair looked like, and I'm going to be like, that's me, and I'm going to stick beside it. I mean, you can't, like, everybody wants to be able to be like, oh, this is the finished product, but nobody really wants to go through the process. They want the product, not the process. And for me, it's like I didn't wear wigs. I didn't do any of that. I just embraced the process. And being that I had locks before, when I went back on this journey, I kind of knew what to expect as far as patience and wait time. And it's not going to happen overnight, but I'm not going to hold you. It feels like it happened overnight because I feel like I just started these locks a few months ago. Maybe it feels like yesterday. And here we are about to hit 3 years already this year. Make it make sense. It's like 5 months until I hit 3 years. I don't know. I mean, my hair has been having crazy growth spurts, but it would definitely be nice to hit bra strap length like by 3 years. But I definitely think by 3.5 years, I'll probably be at bra strap length. Maybe not 3 years, but a year from now, this 2.5 year mark, I feel like we'll be at bra strap length already. So I'm excited. I'm embracing the journey. I really, you know, don't have, at this moment, it's just, like I said, listening to my hair and just going with the vibes. Another thing I would say, and as you guys can see, when I first started these locks, I actually had bleached my hair. I bleached and started the retwist. I bleached my hair and started the comb coils in the same day, which I know is a no-no because normally if I bleach, I'm gonna wait for a couple weeks or something like that, allow my hair to get back moisturized, and then I'll go into a routine. But I wanted everything that day started. So I bleached my hair blonde and I comb coiled, and by the time my hair started locking in the middle, I still kept it blonde. And once I got closer to the year mark, I think maybe not even the year mark, I don't know, but eventually I just dyed my hair with jet black, dark and lovely hair dye. And ever since then, I just never gone back to blonde. So I started with blonde, but ever since my hair locked, I've never touched bleach again. It was only starting them. Everything else has just been a box dye. I love the brand Dark and Lovely. I know there's healthier brands out there that you can do that doesn't have, you know, the dye, like there's healthier hair dye brands out there. But Dark and Lovely I've been banging with Dark and Lovely for years. I need to holler at them. Hey y'all need me to whoop-de-whoop with the brand? Because I would love to be a Dark and Lovely girl, like to be a part of that brand. I love that brand. But I've done the blonde before. I think I did the red color. I've done black. Like, I love that brand. And they always have the best follow-up after wash shampoo and conditioner. That vitamin E that they be putting in there, that new tube that they've had over the last few years, I want them to start making that in full bottles as a shampoo because I love it. And it smells good. But yeah, so I stay away from the bleach. I don't see myself bleaching my hair anytime soon. I'm gonna stay black. What else? That's pretty much it. Like low maintenance, low manipulation. When I say low manipulation and maintenance, I'm just saying like don't be trying to manipulate your hair into all these styles. Keep a routine. Make sure you wash regularly. Make sure you keep your hair moisturized, whether it's with oil or it's with a hair moisturizer. Just, you'll be good, sis, if you just follow those tips and tricks. So I will make sure that I put in the caption that this was a chatty video, and I will also let you guys know that I'm dropping some tips to help you grow your hair by this summer. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, but let me let you guys get another like look, but like a close-up of what my hair is looking like. I think you can see. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you give it a big thumbs up, like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.